Hello everybody! Kiramory2 here, now with a new game. Not really new, but it's a continuation of what we've been doing since we finished Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus with some technical difficulties. Had a phone call in there, I got interrupted by my father at one point, and lost a bit of well, not only did we lose a bit of recording, I had an echo in a few of my recordings, and my audio was shit in a few of them. And hopefully now all these are worked out, and we can play Sly 2, Band of Thieves, as a group. So let's go here and let's start a new game. As you can see, I've 100% of this game before on another file. And, well, I plan on 100% of this game on with you guys.
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, Sitting Duck?
This is Peking Duck. I hear you, Blizzard.
No, Sly, I'm the Wizard, and you're Sitting Duck.
I read you loud and clear, Lizard.
No, I'm... Forget it, you're not taking this seriously.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, Bentley, I know this is your first time out in the field, but you've gotta loosen up. If we're going to get to those clockwork parts, I need you on your toes. So in plain talk, what's your status?
Well, I've established myself in the basement, and I'm pretty sure I can rewire the service elevator if you can power it up from that security station.
Hang tough, pal. It might take some time, but I'll figure out a way to get up there.
Alright, so if you remember in the last game, we defeated our family's rival, Clockwork. Defeated him, 100%. He's dead, right? But if you also remember, there was that eyeball at the very end with Murray's scream. Yeah, well, that's going to come into play about what we're doing here. So right off the bat, another few things you should notice is now in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, we have a health bar. Instead of having that stupid horseshoe system.
Okay, I spliced the wires. Ow! Hold on. There it is.
Bentley, the brains.
Okay.
One moment, guys. I'm going into my options because it's not there. Where is it? I want to turn on subtitles. For some reason they're off.
That
But I guess
security computer.
there is no subtitles. I guess that's in the third game with the subtitles. It's just spinning. We can.
The
It's actually
spotlights are
it's
offline.
3 points right here. Come on, guys. Let's spin in circles.
Laser security
Spin!
system.
Bentley's just hacking
security
right now.
gate.
There's another cool, some cool new features about this game that weren't in the last one. But we'll get to those when they come up.
Presto, all clear.
Thanks, pal. For your first time out, you did pretty well.
Oh, this operation is far from complete. Now that the lasers and spotlights are offline, Murray should be moving into position for your rendezvous. I'll stay here and provide computer support while you go on ahead.
Do you see the subtitles there? Those weren't there earlier. So let's take a look at a few of these paintings, because these paintings are actually rather neat. They kind of reminisce the first game. And we got, I can't pull out my binocular. But as you see here, we have Riley from the first game, right there. Also, as you can see, I have a new attack. I also have that, and I also have this. We got some new move options now. We'll grab some of these coins. I guess that's not coins. We'll just ransack the place, guys. And then, here...
Attention all guards.
Can't really tell those.
Network administrator. We're installing some news.
Look at this picture of us. It's so bad.
Don't be alarmed if the systems get turned off for a while.
I'm letting Bentley talk.
Thank you. You're all doing a great job.
Now here we got pictures of the Panda King. So we got Riley and the Panda King. We got our own game. We got... I can't really see what that is. My TV's a little too dark. I'm sorry. I think that's supposed to be us at, I'm not even sure what that's at. Here's Mugshot. There's Riley again. I think that's supposed to be the Mona Lisa. I can't really tell. Yeah, my TV's too dark for this. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of have a dark TV. So, like, anything on this wall we won't be able to see. Oh, we can kind of see these pictures. That kind of make no sense. Oh, what that say? JoJo World. Huh. What's in here? This is Madame Ruby. No idea what that picture is, guys. Okay, so we're heading over here. We also have a sprint feature now, which is incredibly useful. What's this? It's just a cool little town. That's neat. So we'll be sprinting a bunch. And I get new features. We can actually jump on this.
According to my information, the clockwork parts are being stored up there. Now to get access, you're gonna have to meet up with Murray at the rendezvous point. Unfortunately, the route through the garden is filled with guards.
No problem. I'll just take the long way around.
If memory serves, you need to jump and hit the circle button to run along ropes.
Alright, but you know, I was already on top of a rope when he said that. So, while doing these walks we learned in the first game on top of ropes, if you guys remember that. Back we learned this from Mugshot section of the Thievius Raccoonus. And you know, we get all the powers except for the ability to turn invisible. For some reason we forgot how to turn invisible, so we don't get that new cool ability. But also, you guys remember how in the last game, before I enter here, because it's going to trigger a cutscene I don't want to enter. In the last game, remember how much of a, how should I say it, pansy Murray was, and you had to shoot enemies in front of him?
Murray must have gotten lost along the
Just
way.
watch what's about to happen.
Try pressing on ahead without him.
You can hear him.
Thunderflaw!
Murray, not wrong.
Greetings, citizen. I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance.
No, Murray, I kept at a safe distance.
Good, good. The Thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe, only destruction.
Yeah, could you maybe channel some of that raw energy into the security gate?
Of course. It is nothing before the Murray.
Okay, so yeah, he's kind of a vamp now, as opposed to when he used to be this really lousy, you know, pansy. As I'm just gonna press on it.
Okay, all clear.
I don't think I've ever
Another
actually
barrier
done
stands
that.
before you. Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
I'm gonna bend it like the truth.
Solid work, Murray. You're really in the zone.
My hulking frame is too much for that puny rope. You go ahead and unlock the doors from the inside. I'll be waiting in the hallway to help you carry out the clockwork parts.
Okay, you heard it. The reason we're here is we're stealing the clockwork parts. The mechanical parts that make up our arch nemesis, we're stealing them. But look what happened.
I don't get it, Sly. The clockwork part should be here. This is all wrong. We need to pull the plug on this operation right now.
Freeze, Cooper.
Inspector Fox. As beautiful and unpredictable as ever.
Whereas you crooks are so predictable. You always return to the scene of the crime.
Crime? I haven't stolen anything. Yet.
Wow, my phone
Oh, really?
was not on
You broke in
silent like
last
this
night
was.
and made off with all the clockwork
Apologize,
parts.
guys.
You've got the motive.
Let me turn that
Someone
off.
already stole the parts?
Don't play dumb with me. It might not have been him, Carmelita. The method of entry and guard casualties all point to this being a Claw Gang job.
The Claw Gang?
Constable Neela, I allowed you to sit in on this stakeout as a favor to the Contessa. I really don't need any help. Oh, I think you might. Look at the facts. Facts? Sly Cooper is right here. I caught him red-handed. I'm just saying that there are other criminals in the world other than... Sly Cooper! After him!
So one of the first things you might
Back, you
notice
ringtail.
is Carmelita got a new voice actress who sounds a whole lot better than her old one, in my opinion.
Wait up, Fly!
Also, we have a new cop,
Leg, Murray.
Constable
It's time to
Neela,
go.
You can't run
who's
forever!
now working with
This wasn't part of the
Carmelita.
plan.
Yeah, well,
Also, Carmelita
this
has
is where things get fun.
like no recollection of you kissing her on the in the
Hold
volcano.
still!
So there's that.
This is
Yeah,
just a
she's-
little hot. You guys go warm up the
Still
van.
just after
I'll
you,
keep
just like
Carmelita
she always
busy.
was.
You're all going to jail.
Pick me up at the rendezvous.
Stop, thief!
She also have like she'll repeat a bunch of her lines during those chasings. Like when you hear her say "stop,
Hold
thief,"
still!
she's gonna say that and hold still. She'll just like they have her repeat the lines over and over again.
Freeze!
And freeze. All these lines she'll repeat when you're doing chasing. So yeah, you gotta meet one of the new characters in this game is Neela, and she's actually exclusive to this game. You'll find out why at the end, but
Get back here, ringtail!
kind of spoiled a bit there. But
Jumping
I
back.
mean, I don't really spoil it, but she's exclusive to this game. Let's just put it that way.
You can't run forever!
And we have our good friend
Find you,
Carmelita,
Cooper!
whom we've always loved. Don't we love Carmelita, guys? She's so lovely.
Carmelita's just as angry as ever. She's really quite lovely when she's angry. And that Constable Neela, was a reference to the Claw Gang just a slip of the tongue, or an intentional clue? Either way, it's our only lead on the missing Clockwork parts. Clockwork. He was consumed with jealousy for the Cooper clan's thieving reputation. Is it inappropriate to refer to him as a monster? No, not at all. What kind of person stays alive for hundreds of years with the express intention of wiping out a rival's family line? Imagine the hatred fueling that first decision to replace his mortal body with soulless machinery. Ultimately, it did the trick. Clockwork lived on. He caught up with my parents, and I wound up in an orphanage. It's there that I met my pals, Bentley, the brains of our outfit, and Murray, the brawn. They turned out to be all the family I needed. 2 years ago, I thought I'd finished it. How naive to think I could so easily put an end to that kind of hatred. And now he's back. In pieces, sure, but the threat is real. Does the Claw Gang even realize what they've stolen? I don't know what's in my future, but I won't let it be a repeat of my past.
Slide 2, Band of Thieves. So right now, let's just do a recap. You kind of got the idea behind this story now. It's about, remember in the last game we killed Clockwork 2 years ago. Now it's kind of, this entire story is now kind of about the Claw Gang has stolen the Clockwork parts. At least so we think, and you know, they actually have. And we're going to go retrieve the Clockwork parts, starting with this guy right here. Let's figure out who this sleek lizard thing is.
I had to call in a few favors to get the goods on the Claw Gang's local operator. Dimitri, a sort of underworld celebrity, equally at home in high-class art circles and shady back-alley crimes. He was once a passionate young art student who worked hard to develop his own visionary style. Unfortunately, the art world wasn't quite ready for his kinetic aesthetic. So he gave them what they wanted and started forging old masterpieces. His way of punishing those with bad taste. Dimitri now runs a nightclub on the west side. The thumping music, colorful light shows, and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide. And it's here, hidden somewhere, where we'll find the Clockwork tail feathers. What Dimitri plans to do with the Clockwork part is beyond me. But those plans end tonight.
Sly Cooper and the gang in the Black Shutter. I don't speak French, I'm sorry. I apologize for not being able to read. I can barely read English, let alone read French. So we start with mind me making the joke again. We gotta get that tail, boys. We gotta get at that tail. You gotta get those tail feathers. You gotta get that clockwork tail. Give me some tail clockwork. So you can get that tail back. Making these jokes all over again. Alright, so as you can see, right off the bat, this game, well not right off the bat, but right now as you can see, we kind of have this like, this never happened in the last game, we didn't really have a place where you could sit down. We kind of just, you know, went from area to area, and it was more of a linear fashion, with like, I guess they tried to have an open world feel to it, but now...
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
I share in your enthusiasm, but before we hit the inside, we'll need to do a little reconnaissance work.
What do you have in mind?
I've installed this special antenna on the safe house to help with our first job, hacking into Dimitri's satellite array. The coordinates for the job start beacon have been uploaded to your binocucom. Make your way to this position, and I'll give you a full briefing on our objective.
I'm on my way.
So as I was saying, the last game was really kind of linear with, like, it tried to be open world, but no. This game, open world. We are, I mean, it's semi-open world, we can't, like, go everywhere in the game.
L3 button,
But,
press the left analog stick. I'll beam some virtual markers into your feet.
you can jump up here, you can grab these.
Find your way around. If
Guys,
no markers are in view,
we still got
use the
bottles.
right analog stick to move the camera and look around for them. Remember,
got,
the view is always better from the rooftop.
Binocucom up, and we don't actually have to go do that mission yet. I could actually just go around and do a, you know, just walk around, collect these bottles. I know what some of them are off the top of my head, but we are just going to go and do this mission. I mean, I probably won't 100. If I 100% this, it will be a montage. The last video will just be a montage of me collecting bottles on every level and me opening all the vaults. But I'll end up 100% of this game. I might just end up 100% of this game throughout playing it. I can show you some of the other cool moves I got in this game. Like I have a lot more. I have a lot more options, and I totally missed that jump. Guards do have hearing now. Like if you see up here, I have that orange thing going on my health. That's how close I am. And if I run or do anything that makes a noise in this area, he'll hear me. But here's a new move. I have a way to instant kill guards. Guards now have health just like you, and those guys take 3 or 4 hits. But the flash, those are really. That guy almost saw me. The guards are still just as blind. Don't worry. He almost saw me. But they're not deaf anymore. They can now hear you. So yeah, let's go start this mission, okay?
Sly, I need you to hack into Dimitri's communication array so that we'll have access to his database.
How am I supposed to do that?
To start, you'll need to get to the top of that tower. Then reposition the satellite dish to point at my safe house antenna. If you want to climb on stuff, jump and hit the circle button to grab hold. Try climbing up that pipe.
Right. Jump and press the circle button to climb pipes. I'm on it.
The first level is still a bunch of teaching you how to game mechanics work. Not really teaching you, more like reminding you how game mechanics work. So, as you can see, there's still bottles everywhere. I need to go, my OCD is like, must go grab bottles, but I'll probably go grab these bottles after I do this. So we jump, hit the circle button, and climb this water tower. And up here, we got these little
I've
interactables.
projected holographic markers near interactive objects like this satellite dish. When
Look at that,
you're near these
so much better than the
markers,
last game.
press the circle
game.
button to use the object.
Now, you may.
The first one's in position.
Thank you, man.
I've uploaded the next waypoint into your Thief Mask Imager. Remember, click the L3 button to locate your next objective.
I love this sound. Remember the sound the barrels used to make? It's this sound right here. Love this sound. I don't know why. Yep. So we got bottles still. It's just open. This is my. I mean, guys, I'm like going to geek. I'm trying not to geek out over this game because it's been a while since I played it. I did not mean to hit that button. I meant to hit this button. Where are the last guys? There's one right there. So I guess I'm going over here. Because it's been a while since I played it, and I love it so much. This is my favorite Sly Cooper of all time. It's better than 1, 3, and 4. I'm so happy to play it. I don't even care that no one's watching these. I am happy that I am playing my favorite game.
Okay, only one more to go.
Just
Activate your Thief Mask Imager by pressing the L3 button to find the last dish waypoint.
This is
Remember,
just-
the view is always better from a rooftop.
my favorite game ever, guys. I love this
You
game.
can hold down the R1 button while walking to break into a fast run, but be careful, as this is sure to be loud enough to alert any guards in the vicinity.
So you see this, we're going to zoom on this guy's butt. You saw how that was glowing? Later on this level, they'll teach you about pickpocketing, and if you see glowing butts like that, you can pickpocket items and, you know, steal them. So level 1-1, I guess, complete.
Nice work, Sly. I'm downloading from Dimitri's mainframe as we speak.
All in a night's work. So, where do we go from here?
Your next job is to break into the nightclub and take some reconnaissance photos of the clockwork tail feathers. To get inside, you'll have to sneak through an old wine cellar beneath town.
Okay, I'll head out for the cellar.
So every level, like every main level here, this is the Dimitri's level, but every main level works about the same. You have one mission, one or two missions for reconnaissance, and then 3 missions, then 3 missions, then final heist. So I should say 2 to 3 missions. I don't think it's always 3. I think sometimes it's 2. It's like 2 to 4. I think there's one that's 4 missions. I think even the last one's not even at 5 missions. I think it's 6 on the final one. But yeah, it's reconnaissance, mission, it's reconnaissance, blueprints, mission, blueprints, mission. Final heist. So we go into here, and we go into the one side. Is it still part of the reconnaissance? I thought I heard my neighbor. Here's
Good
Murray.
to see you, little buddy. I guess the way through the wine cellar is guarded by those rats. Bentley thought you might like some help clearing them out.
Sounds like fun. You and me, back to back?
Totally. Outnumbered, fighting impossible odds. It's perfect.
All right, pal. Let's get to it.
Okay, so remember how much of a wimp Murray was in the old game, in the last game?
Fear
Well-
the Murray.
Watch. Remember how you used to have to, you know, protect him with a gun? We'll just beat these guys up now. Look at this. This does it for us. Yeah, let's go coins in this game. But coins aren't
Hold
useless
on,
anymore.
Sly. Let me lower those bars for you. There you go. To get over this thing, you'll have to double jump. Hit the X button to jump. Then, while in the air, press it again to get some extra air time.
I actually don't have to jump this.
Looks like you're on your own from here.
Excuse me.
I'm used to it. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, partner.
You want to see a little fun thing? I don't have to double jump this. See? Look! You have to double jump? I don't think so. Lasers are back. Lasers work differently. Now instead of,
Why? In order
you know,
to get
being
past
yellow
these
then red,
lasers,
they just red.
you need to crawl under that table. To do that, get near the table and press the circle button.
Now I have to wait for this guard. I'm trying to remember what I have to do with this guard. I think he comes this way. Thought he did at least. I guess not.
These flashlight guards are too tough to fight head on. Crawl under the tables to sneak around him.
They're actually not that tough to fight head on. It's just the game doesn't want you to because they can easily kill you, and they want to teach you about sneaking, so they don't want you to fight them. Actually, you have to restart the game to end up fighting them. You can buy upgrades in this game now. Like, I can show you here after this mission, but I'll show you after this mission, but you can like buy upgrades from the thieving network, it's called. And I'm gonna kill this guy because it's just easier. I want health. And you know, health. But also, you know, it's just always fun to kill.
Leads into Dimitri's
We want to collect all these
Get the
coins.
circle button to crawl inside.
It's supposed to be expensive models because destroying them gives you a lot of coins. So let's head inside. I'm going inside the nightclub. Inside the nightclub! And we end up here.
In
And
order
we
to shut down
still
those yellow lasers, you'll need to take out that guard.
not allowed to
Sneak
fight
up
these guys.
behind him and press the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then the square button to slam and finish him off. Got that? The triangle button, then the square button.
Yeah, that's just telling me about my new uppercut and then instant kill maneuver that I have. Just triangle then square. That's all you have to do. Triangle then square. So we got this guy still.
That sneak attack slam move only works on guards who haven't seen you. Wait until this guy turns his back, and then let him have it.
One problem with this is you kind of have to wait, like for the almost exact perfect timing. Of course, I didn't just get it there, but luckily I can just take the damage and go weep and destroy. And lasers are magically off because that's how lasers work, guys. If you kill the guards defending the lasers, you automatically the lasers.
If you get
I
in
want
a
to
fight with
pickpocket
those
this guy.
rats, the sneak attack won't work. It's purely a stealth move.
Okay, good. I got this silver comb. Wow, that was actually a fairly good pickpocket. Okay, so I got one of these guys. I'll have to fight this guy. And they actually deal damage when standing up, so you have to actually back away from them. Sorry, guys. I couldn't remember how many. It was 3 or 4. Well, it's 3. It's 2 with Murray. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Is you get to play as Bentley and Murray.
Another air vent.
It's super
Judging by
exciting.
that angle, it should lead to the
Certain levels you got to play as Bentley or Murray, and I love it.
jackpot.
So
The heart of Dimitri's operation.
I'm not close enough.
Head for those windows and take some reconnaissance photos. Tap
Really?
the R3 button. You
I have to
know,
wait for
click
Ben
the right
to stop
analog
talking.
stick to bring up your binocular. It's already outfitted with a spy cam.
So
Slide.
now-
Use the right analog stick to zoom in and out on photo targets.
Bentley.
Tap the R1 button to take a picture when you've got a good shot.
Thank you, Bentley. Can I actually go take pictures now? Okay, good. So we have to take pictures. I think I can take a picture of this. Attention! Do not blow
That
up generator.
generator seems to be powering the security system
MGMT.
down here.
Attention, guys. Do not blow it up. So remember, we have to get that tail. Get that tail.
Genius. Dimitri's using the clockwork tail feathers as printing plates. Given their rare alloy, they'll never wear out. Unlimited forged money.
Get that tail, guys. We gotta get to that tail. Get that clockwork tail. You know, I want to get a picture of Dimitri with him facing. I don't care anymore.
That's our target. Dimitri, professional lounge lizard and international forger. That should do it, Sly. Head back to the safe house and we'll cook up a plan of attack.
So here's probably one of my favorite things about this game right now.
The recon photos are a grim reminder of what the modern thief is up against. Spotlights, stepped-up patrols. The sum of it all renders a direct assault impossible. To solve this puzzle, I'm going to need some more intelligence. First, replace this bugged painting with one Dimitri has in his office.
We're doing that
Once
last.
in place, we should be able to listen in on his communications. Second, if you see the boss, tail him. We might learn something from studying his movements. Once we've got a proper understanding of the operation, those clockwork tail feathers are as good as ours.
Okay, so remember I pickpocketed that comb before? Well, I can sell that here. And as you can see, we can buy stuff. So Bentley, Murray, and Sly. We can get Smoke Bomb, Fist of Flames, and most of Bentley's. Some dart. What was a bomb? It was a trigger bomb, which is actually, I'll probably end up buying the trigger bomb eventually because it's incredibly
Nice
useful.
Sly. You can bring up your binocular by pressing the R3 button. You know, the right analog stick that adjusts the camera. Click it to look through your binoculars. They'll be
What's the last
useful
one?
for finding the new job starts I've placed around town. Plus, they'll let you read the job titles.
Which is obviously a whole lot more important. Yeah! Okay, I got this bottle, I almost fell. It's only 2, I swear that was one of the 2. Well, we're following Dimitri, that's the mission we're doing, because that's the only one I can find right now, and that's the only one I want to do. So let's go follow Dimitri. Actually, let me go grab this bottle. What is the time at? 30 minutes exact? Oh, probably a little bit less because started recording, so about 30 minutes. We'll follow Dimitri next episode, guys. It's getting late, and I need to get some rest. I have to do stuff in the morning, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this little preview into Sly 2, Band of Thieves. I'm going to go pickpocket this guy while I do my outro. Hey, you, flashlight girl. You get me part of my outro. This has been a gold cone. No, I'm just joking. This has been Kiramori 2. Peace out. Bye.